We've had this orchard.
Hello everybody, can anybody hear me or see me? I have no idea if this is working. You can hear me, hey, excellent. I trust you can't see anything at the moment. I can't see my own stream, so I'm gonna have to flick constantly back and forward until I can work out how that works. Sorry, 2 seconds, thanks for joining. Can you see the screen with Empires and Puzzles on right this second? I'm hoping you can. I'm trying to work out how to actually see my own screen. So, thank you. This is LK's very first broadcast. It's probably going to be Titan hit, it looks like. Maybe a couple of raids. Hopefully a bit of a chat with people. And we'll see where it goes. Right, we'll just let a few people get in. In the meantime, I'm hopeful that I can have a look at the live broadcast. So, yeah, I don't see why I can't seem to be able to see my own channel, but there we go. Let's see. Yes, you may have always thought I was a girl. Yes, I'm from the old school. I'm afraid where playing the female characters on computer games gave you the best things to look at. So, yep, that's not surprising. Yep, wonderful. So, hopefully you can all now see the screen, and it looks like it's streaming, but it's got a bit of a lag to it. But yeah, and I'm just gonna, yep. Can you see this? Yeah, it'll be a nice one. Yes, very good. Oh, excellent. Right. So I've got a Titan hit to do, and to be honest, the way we're killing this Titan is a little bit quick. As you can see in a second, that the Titan is almost dead. We've only had it up for, what's that, 6.5 hours? And it needs a couple more harpoon hits, so as I'm currently sitting in 4th place, and I'm definitely not going to get anything higher, but I need over 140,000 to hit it, I am going to try to hit the Titan now. So wish me good luck, and here we go. Right, the Titan team I'm taking for the Fireblade Giant is this team. The reason I've got this team is that Ranveer is just a super-powered Wukong. He's absolutely brilliant if you can get him. He's well worth the emblems to go up as well. I stole them from Melendor, who was doing very well in my mono green team, but yeah, Ranveer is just so much better. He's just got the power of that. Alassie is a great hitter and slows these specials down with her mana ability. Ajir just keeps my team alive. In all honesty, he's just got so much health, and his shared damage ability is so good that yeah, it's absolutely vital for that. And then obviously Kirill and Grim give the attack up and down. So yeah, let's give this a crack. I'll be honest, battle items are pretty standard here. The harpoons have got fully loaded because I need to fire them off because we need to hit the 44. I'll start by firing a tornado in the strategy, unless there's a 5 gem I can make of blue, or a 5 gem I can make of something else and stun the Titan in the first hit without doing anything. I'll then trigger the minor mana potions to make the 100% for Kirill, Grim, and Ranveer. Fire off a time stop if needed, and we'll see where we go. So, wish me luck. Here we go. Right. I do have a stun. It's not amazing, but it might trigger something. I can get another hit out of that. Right, so here's now where I'm going to need to shuffle this. I might actually get the 100% automatically on them all, which I do. So power up, power down, trigger, and then fire Ranveer. Fire off the 3 and hopefully get 3 hits. Oh, only 2, but he's stunned. That means I can fire the harpoons. I'm just going to fire them all at once, to be honest. This hit's just going to be just as effective because I've got Grim in the team anyway. I'm going to trick that up to make sure the multiplier applies for the combo for that. I'm then going to fire off a time stop because I'm going to want to hit that. I probably should have fired those off first. We'll just stun him there and then get those up in a combo. How are you all doing anyway? Because I'm just sat here firing this off now. So, is it as hot where you are or as it is over here? It's crazy hot here. Right. Oh, there we go. And time up. And we're looking at 35,000. For a 12-star, that's not too bad. So, yep, hopefully that's not too bad at all. Happy with that. 80km/h winds. Wow. That's serious. How am I doing a shared link? I'm using the streaming software Streamlabs, and thanks for the deep voice. But yeah, comment. Yeah, the link for this should have been shared out on your server in Ragan. Right, so that's the Titan done. I think I'm still going to be third quite comfortably. Yep. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. That keeps my average nice and high and shows that this is a good little alliance for me. Right, okay, so I have a raid. So today I started by asking the Alliance for some help on a 3-2 strategy. So 3 of one colour, 2 of another. I've been playing mono for a long time now, and I've actually written articles about how effective mono is. And I've been recommended this strategy where I've got a healer and something else that sort of heals, or 2 healers, 2 strikers, and in this case I've actually got 3, because Sishat is just so powerful. Her ability to boost Kunshin's heal as well is just incredible, and Ajir is just a hell of a tank. So I've been playing this all day today, and to be honest, have not yet actually had any losses. It doesn't really matter what colour tank. As it happens, a Gravemaker tank here looks pretty good. I'm hopeful that we can get another win in here and show just how crazily powerful these are. A lot of this is about board play. So here I'm looking and I'm thinking, well, I need the 4 blues to kill, hopefully, Gravemaker. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to swap this yellow across so I can guarantee myself a 4. And if that doesn't kill him, I can blow up the 4th. In fact, that's not even worked very well at all at the moment. If I blow that up, I'm going to get a 3 red at the top. My blue's going to be further away, so I actually am probably better off just blowing these 3 blues up down the bottom, taking the hit, and then detonating the dragon up the top. And there's the combo we're looking for. Right, this is where a Jir comes in to his own. Now, I can see here that I've got 3 purples on the left-hand side. So, to take out Z-Line, if I fire a Lassie first, her special is going to give Magni more power. So, if I fire her off, fire Magni off, and the 3 gems should be a finishing touch, hopefully. Oh, just shy. That's annoying. Let's fire these 3 off so I don't trigger a Lassie special. Yeah, come on. Let's just heal a little bit. This is a Jir's heal is just insanely good. Are you all enjoying this? So, this is an absolutely terrible board now, suddenly. After talking about how wonderful all my boards have been all day, I'm trying to look at the best way to actually deal with this. Thanks, Lord Peon. If I move that yellow across in the middle here, at the very top to the right, I'm then going to trigger a chain with the 3 greens, because the greens will fall up from the yellow, which will then trigger the yellows on the left-hand side. So if I move that to the right, we can see that effect here, and the reds will trigger, and hopefully we'll get some more hits in here. And we're looking for combos. And as long as everyone's still alive... rats, lost Magni. Oh, yeah, I've jinxed myself. Absolutely. However, this isn't lost yet. Detonate that green gem, and hopefully we'll get something good out of this. Stop healing. Oh, Delilah's a pain. I love her because I have her, but she's an absolute pain. Right, will you die, please? Thank you. Right, let's see if we can recover this into a victory somehow. Well, that's quite nice, as little combos go. Come on. Yeah, there goes a Jir. Oh, this is going to hurt. I'm just saving up those crystals over there, or whatever we want to call them. Right, I think it's time to blow 1 or 2 up now. So we'll give that a go. I can make another couple here. It's very pretty in a raid, but completely useless. And that's going to hurt if that hits. Oh no, it's not the end of the world. What do I want to blow red up really, and hope for some combos. That's not the combo I wanted. Yep, I'm going to lose this one, but never mind, eh? There's always next time, as they say. There's some nice combos going off there. Yeah, and there we go. First loss of the day. Shocking. Now, I've been using the raids to collect a lot of iron. The reality is that that was only 6,000 iron, so I have another raid, so I'm going to pick someone else. Oh, that's going to be interesting, because that's strong against blue in the middle. Let's see if that works then. That's only 6,000 iron as well. Normally I actually query over these and actually try and actually get a better team, but well, let's see how it goes today. These boards have got a lot of yellow in them at the moment. That's not exactly what I wanted. So just while I'm playing through this, is there any levels or anything that anyone wants me to go through or talk through my roster now? I did a 30 pull earlier and managed to get 2 5-stars out of it, which was quite nice. Hello, welcome, thanks for joining. You're just joined at when the horrible raids are happening, and it's not going very well. I got Isania and Thorn, believe it or not. None of them featured, none of them overly brilliant, but yeah. Isania and Thorn, so that's actually, after pulling Magni 2 days ago, 3 blue 5-stars all in a row. So, quite incredible. Never seen anything like it. The only 2 5s... Well, actually, I had 3 blue 5-stars in advance, but I had 2 Agirs and 1 Alassi. This is just horrible. It's one of those days that you're just going to have to give up on this. Do you know what? I'm going to save you guys some time and I'm just going to flee that. Minus 35 trophies. I really don't care. I've got so many. Yeah, I was quite pleased with my 3-star pulls as well, believe it or not. Forgot a thumbnail. Yeah, that's what I get. So yeah, so here's what I've got at the moment as my roster. And so I tend to have them organised in colours mostly, just so I can see them easier. So if I want to go mono, that's my mono yellow team at the moment. Delilah is an absolute beast when it comes to healing, and those minions are lovely. The blue is just very utilitarian. Red just goes straight out for damage. If it goes off and I trigger all the specials, it will wipe any team. The problem is, if it doesn't, forget it. And that's the real damage there. Yeah. When I've got Sashat, as I said, for Hero of the Month leveled, she's fantastic. I've got Magni up to level 51 tier 3 after, it's just over 48 hours now, so probably about 50 hours is not too bad, I didn't think. Up to 631 power now. He's proving quite good. I do like him. He's probably going to be very good. He's probably going to get my scopes that I've got sat there waiting. Scarlet is my 4-star little hitter here. She's got a crazy attack strength now because I've emblemed her that way. She's got an 850 before troop attack power. If I'm just going for tile damage, she's absolutely incredible with that stat. Problem is, she's a glass cannon. She just breaks straight away. So She's great for attacks because you can protect her to some degree. She works really well with Margaret because Margaret gives her that dodge ability, and she's a rogue, so she has an extra dodge ability. So when Margaret's triggered, she pretty much avoids all specials. Very, very handy. Oh yeah, I picked up a second Proteus during the 30 pull as well. Yes, I have a second Sashat. Yes, I have a second Ranveer. I need to do something with them. Second Ranveer, I'm not so sure is going to be that great. I started to level him and then kind of went, well, he's probably got reasonable stats, for a second war team, I suppose. But otherwise, I really don't see much use in a second one. I've got so many teams now that I love having 3 Rudolphs in red 3-star tournaments. It's just so handy. Their mana reduction ability is just fantastic. Yeah, so I pulled Gretel a little while back when that event was on. That's the first one of those type series ones I've got. But yeah, I pulled Thorn and Isania. So Thorn looks an interesting character. I think he's a bit old now. He's probably outdated. But I do wonder if I had Magni, Alassi, Thorn, Isania, and Aegir, whether that would be an amazing mono 5-star blue team. 3 snipers, defense down, and Aegir could be absolutely incredible. Isania, I mean, yeah, the art's lovely, but is she gonna cut it? Is she gonna? Her mana speed's slow. That's a problem for the modern day competitions. She's an all enemy, so she doesn't make the greatest of Titan fighters. Grim seems better. Excuse me. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess thrilling leveled, she will be stronger than Grim. You don't see her too much these days, so I'm guessing she's just outclassed by everything. I'm going to level my second Proteus. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for joining. I'm going to level my second Proteus. I found that Proteus for the very, very fast raids, raid tournaments, where you can take 4 stars and take purples, you absolutely need to take Proteuses if you can, or hell if you've got and you're allowed to. The ability to stop the opposition as part of your defense team from firing their specials while you fire the rest of yours, absolutely vital. The ability for me now to have 2 Proteuses and therefore potentially stop either their whole team, or even if they snipe one, it'll still fire. That's going to be a game changer. That could make my defense an A quite easily. Yeah, so after the 30 pull, I did a couple of I'm annoyed I didn't get any Ares or Drake Fong heroes. So I pulled a couple of 1s and managed to get 2 Muggies. Now, Muggy I've seen as an incredible 3-star in, again, the raid tournaments. I don't know, for those of you that haven't seen him, he basically makes all allies regenerate and come back to life, but alright, with less health. But they have massively increased attack and decreased defense. I have seen teams of Muggies just wipe other things in raids. I now have 2 of them. In an event where you cannot have reds, I'm going to put 2 Muggies and 3 Hissans, because I actually had 5 Hissans. The horse is from the Sand Empire challenge event. It's an incredibly good hitter. He's got great attack strength, and the best thing is it stops any healing. So they're fast, they're hit hard, they're exactly what you want. in that kind of 3-star raid tournament. I also pulled 2 Namahays and 3 Gatos, so it seemed good. I mean, the 30 pull didn't have the groundbreaking Aries that I really, 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 really wanted, and didn't have a cage, which obviously everyone wants. But yeah, I'm not unhappy with it. I'm not unhappy at all. So yeah, what have we got to do at the moment? We can do some normal missions. So one of the things I've been trying to experiment with is what the highest level I can do of normal levels with just one character. I don't know if that's of any interest to any of you, but it's one of those things I kind of do when I'm a little bit bored. Just to see just how far you can go. And that character that I've been using is actually Sashat. And because she essentially can regenerate, we're using her minions. So as long as she fires off, yeah, she's good. So if you're up for it, I'll give it a little go. It's not the quickest of fights at the moment, but I'm up to just about the 13 mark here on season 1. Having a Sashat on her own. She seems to be walking through it reasonably easy, so I'm tempted to give it a bit of a skip, really, and maybe even go as high as sort of 17. Yeah, thanks, Lord Peon. Yeah, we'll give it a go, and what we'll do then is, because I quite like that team, we'll get rid of this one. Oh, the other thing, I don't know whether you guys all know this, but you'll notice that as I flick through, my team names are actually there up the top. If you actually click in there, you can actually rename them. It took me just about a year before I actually realised that I could actually do that. I don't know whether at what point it was introduced, but yeah, it was amazing to be able to find out that I could actually name my teams. So I've named them by the colours. I'm abusing it right now, but yeah. So let's give that a go here and just see what we can do. So what I tend to do is just give her a little start off now. Try and get a special fired once, and then stick it on autoplay is kind of how I've been trying to make this work. And then just see if she's actually strong enough to survive this whole thing. As I said, I've jumped a few levels, as it were. So yeah, this could be interesting. If she holds her own at this level, I mean, that really does show some real significant power. Because her health is dwindling quite quickly. Right, let's see if she can survive at this sort of level then. Oh, well, she's not dead yet. And there goes one of the minions replicating. And that's what we like. We like those minions replicating. In an ideal world, we get them set to 3, 2, and 1 turns, and that way, over the whole period, every turn she gets a brand new fresh minion. So if they don't kill a minion in one hit, it comes back. It's really efficient. I like comboing her with Delilah, because obviously Delilah gives her extra minions as well. They can sit in front of these so that the replication can take effect quite easily. Also works with obviously the elves from all the Christmas heroes, the Buddies, Mother North, Rudolph. In fact, I think all of them give elves. Emblem-wise, I'm tempted to actually start giving her a bit more of the attack emblems as well, because her minions inherit some of that attack stat. But at the moment I've been focusing on health, because obviously they inherit that as well. So if she's at full health with full minions, she has over 2,000 health and can take 2 full Liana hits, which is the heaviest hitting character in the game, I believe, and just doesn't care. So yeah, it seems like it's actually progressing just about, a little bit slowly, but yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, the way the autoplay works on this game is very surreal. It doesn't play the best board at all, in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't look for combos. For example, you should be looking to trigger, especially where you've got a 3 split by something that you can trigger. Trigger that first to then combo the 3 out, so that you get the combo multiplier. It just doesn't play very well as an autoplay. And I'll be honest, autoplaying Season 2 on hard, and autoplaying the end level of 27, the Ursina character, it's a nightmare. It just takes forever to autoplay it. I think it was 47 minutes I timed it once to just autoplay it. Didn't have to use any battle items, but yeah, it took an awfully long time. Oh, look, two purples on the board. Oh, there we go, a third. Gotta love it when a board starves you. And there she's back to 3 things. She's about to take a heavy hit, though. Hopefully she can survive all of the little pains. Oh, she needs a purple. That's gonna hurt. But here comes the little minions. It's gonna be close. Come on, little minions. No, it didn't work. Oh dear. Well, now we know she can't make it all the way on her own, up to that level. I don't care about that, really. Right. Okay. You guys got any questions or anything? Thanks for being online, and I'd love to know if you got any questions or anything around what we got. In the meantime, I'll just watch my Mystic Vision and get my wonderful reward. I must say they have really nerfed the Mystic Visions since they've done this. It doesn't pay out as well. I've had no decent rewards from Mystic Visions now since they've made them more often but lower rolls. I've definitely had no luck. Wow, that's not exactly a rewarding vision. 1 emblem. Whoop-de-doo. Well, I suppose we can do a poll. Oh, look. Wonderful. My favourite. Well, at least she's the right colour for Magni. Yeah, well, no, that's not Magni. Where's Magni gone? There he is. His skill special's already maxed, so there's no harm in feeding small amounts. Yeah, I saw that what they said. What they've actually done is given you essentially the same number of rolls, but half the odds. So essentially, that it's a problem because they haven't really got any way of balancing that. So it is slightly worse. because you've got to hit that magic number. It's kind of like saying if you've got 17 million lottery tickets, you're guaranteed to win once. Whereas if I've got 17 million one pulls, there's no guarantee I'll win. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it is worse. Mathematically, it is. Do you know what? I've got 1,300 gems. I am going to make a 1 Atlantis pull for this, because I need Ares or I want Drake Fong, but I really want Ares. Wish me luck. What's the betting on a Gato or something? Oh, look. How wonderful. What a wonderful spend. It didn't work. And this is where gambling can be bad, because I'm going to do it again. Yeah, the Season 2 Bane. Yeah, absolutely. Although I must confess, I get Gil Ra more often. Oh, speak of the devil, and she shall appear. Look at that, right on cue. Yep, no sooner said than done. Absolutely. Do you know what? 628 gems. I can get one more in, can't I? Yeah, why not? I know it's really inefficient. Strangely, however, my odds of getting the featured heroes on pulls that have been at the more expensive gem end seem to have been more successful than at the cheaper end. And I don't know whether that is just luck or whether it's keyed in. Let's go one more. Hooray! It's not Ares. Oh dear. That's a bit of a shame. Well, I guess I can feed them. I guess I can feed them, and they just go. So I used to worry about colours, and feeding them in colours. Now I just level 1 to the max and feed everything. I cannot be bothered to gain the extra 20%. Yes, I know it's better and more efficient. I'm in it. I'm just inefficient. But I'm also impatient. So I want my characters useful to me in wars, etc., as quickly as possible. I'm taking an average of 17 days to get a level 5-star from nothing to max these days. Magni's probably going to do it quicker than that. Yeah, he's probably just over 50 hours now. So we're just going to throw more at him. Yeah, how am I doing in the tournament as well? That's the other question. Top 5%. So, yeah, not too shabby. It's not the end of the world. Defence team is still an E, sadly. I probably took the wrong defence team. In hindsight, they don't give enough buffs. Probably should have taken a different defence team. With the 5 colours all being in play, it's much harder for me to pick a decent defence team. Obviously, when there's one colour banned, you go for the ones that can't be strong against it, and just defend with that as a mono team. But yeah, 5%, it's pretty good loot. Where's the loot for 5%? Yeah, so I'm going to get probably 3 Atlantis coins. The key point here is I want the emblems. So I'm probably going to get 10 emblems, is the odds of that reasonably. And I get a whopping 1% chance of a 4-star ascension material. Um, it's not great. It's not high. It's in fact pretty terrible. But yeah, have we killed this Titan yet? No, it's getting there. But we've made the harpoon hit, so I feel alright with that, and I'm still very secure. So that's all good. Let's go for a level then. Why not? So my missions at the moment, as you can see, I should be doing 14.9 for the Season 2 combat. I should be doing fog stages for down the bottom here. I should be doing 27.8 on Season 2 for the Gadariuses. And I've already got 8 of the Sea Dragons, which is quite nice. So maybe I'm just going to try and get some more of these dense fog stages done. Because they're a bit dull to do just with nothing. But Atlantis Rises is on, so I get my cheaper options. Does anyone know what the lowest fog level is? So that's just nice and easy. They're all poison, right? Because fog was introduced 4, was it? No, that's Magic Knights. They're my favourite. Fog, here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 should be fog as well. Yeah, it is. Sure, let's do this one. Yeah, what about that? And we'll take a team. I'll tell you what. Who wants to pick a team for me? Anyone want to pick a team? I'll play with anything you choose. Maybe I'll show you the power of Margaret. How about that? Let's take a decent 4-star. Who's squishy? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Right. Let's take. I still do love a good Sishat. It's a mainly yellow team, so I can do this. And let's take Proteus, because some of you guys may not have actually seen Proteus in fights. I really should get some better troops. I really don't have any. 3-star level ones suck. But yeah, let's do that and see what we've got. Right. I can't even remember what dense fog does. Let's try and get some matches here. Sadly, Margaret's completely useless to the end, so because she only avoids specials. But she's great at mana boosting, so she's really good in raids when you're trying to dark things. Just make sure you stick your weakest defense characters either side of her. Because her special ability triggers more powerfully for when you take more damage, it increases the percentage of them avoiding it. You've got to put your weakest characters next to Margaret, which makes sense. Oh, you're back. Welcome, Regan. Yeah, we're just demoing the wonders of Margaret in this at the moment, and also Proteus. And I'm just doing a fog stage, so the game doesn't disconnect on me ever. I have a very solid Wi-Fi here, I'm hoping that the stream's okay. Let's see. This is going really. Oh, that's a nice little combo. Hey, we like that, and that's going to do quite nicely. Oh dear, sorry about the disconnection. Ghost shot. Yay! Let's just try and finish this one off without firing Proteus. Yeah, today's video was lovely. Loved it. I love the work you do, Regan. It's absolutely great. I love the fact that you can play and experiment and get good results with it. I'm no artist, so I can't do art. I can't do things like that. I'm a technologist at heart, so my job is technology. I love technology. I can't do art at all. Oh, I can certainly play Empires and Puzzles though. That's going to combo there. Let's just finish that one off. You lay bricks. Excellent. The world needs people who lay bricks. Otherwise, we would have nowhere to live. Certainly, all my houses are built bricks. And by all my houses, I mean one. Just to be clear, I'm not rich. I do not have multiple houses. But all my friends' houses are bricks, and I live in a brick house. There's no bad wolf coming for me. Sadly, I can't seem to pull bad wolf at all. What is this thumbnail? Is that because you were just seeing an L for my YouTube account? Is that what the thing? Ah, right. Nice little. Well, I've killed the boss, and now I'm struggling to kill a raccoon. Or what is it? A bamboo lemur. Why am I struggling to kill it? There we go. I'll be honest, I didn't even see if Margaret's special actually went off. Maybe I should take her some raids. That's probably easier to show, right? Yeah, let's do some raids. Yeah, come on. We're not waiting that long for... Yeah, Ragan, you're definitely an expert at this. I want something to take out Margaret, where you find lots of snipers. Yeah, that's pretty sniper heavy. So here's where I'm going to substitute Margaret in. Do you know what? I'm going to put Margaret in here and try a 2-2-1 strategy. Oh, best farming level for hardwood and roots. That's a good question. Let me just quickly go out and see how much hardwood I have. I don't even know what uses hardwood. Hardwood lumber. I've got 1,026 of them in the inventory. I mainly farm 8.7 and Season 2 14.9. So I'm guessing that's pretty good for it because I have just so much of that. The midnight roots are definitely quite prevalent in Season 2, especially from 14.9 again, and from 27.9 is where I find them a lot. That's where I've got those. To be honest, I use the roots quite heavily, so that's why I've only got 314 of them. I've been playing since February 2018, so I'm getting quite an inventory of stuff. And yeah, I've got 12,300 common herbs and no use for them at all. I cannot wait to be able to trade them in for something better. Even if it's cloth, because cloth I can at least use on harpoons. So, yeah, I'll quite happily trade some herbs in for clean cloth. Right, where was I? I was going raiding. Right. Margaret. Yeah, I'll buy a refill just for you guys. There we go. Right. So backpacks 8.7 in the game is definitely... Season 1 is definitely the best for recruits. It's really good for backpacks. I think it's 8.4 is probably better for backpacks. Slightly, but yeah. That is a horrid board. What is going on tonight? Oh, that's a reasonably nice combo. And if Margaret survives, we should be alright. Because her special is about to go off. And here it goes. That wonderful special that looks like it does absolutely nothing, but in fact does do something. It really does look like it does nothing. It's quite annoying in that area. What do you need the hardwood for, Ragan? I haven't found any use for it. Had that for events. What do you craft with hardwood? Oh, Albrecht's in part of this team. Oh, I didn't spot that. Oh, rookie error. I should have taken him out first. Oh, for axes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see if we can kill with a couple of snipers, Albrecht. Yay, look at that. Yeah, the dodge is really frustrating with Margaret. Quite interestingly, if you don't put her up above 370, her dodge is actually better against 80 level characters than if you upgrade her to 80. So I do not recommend ascending her to the top tier. The reason behind that is that her dodge is based on the damage she receives. If she levels too high, she receives less damage. Because her defense stats up too high. But yeah, she works. I like it. I mean, a lot of people gave her a fairly low C rating or things. You've got to combo her with ideally slow people next to her or people who you want constantly charging. If you get Falcon, can you get Falcon by topping the event then or something? Because I certainly am absolutely useless in challenge events. But with my new series of 3 stars, I'm really hoping that I can do quite well there. Yeah, right. Oh, what we got here? Yeah. Well, do you know what? We'll give it a go. It's 9,000 iron up for grabs here. Because I'm base building at the moment, since the latest Stronghold release, I'm finding that iron is my shortage, not food. Because food seems to produce really quickly, so I'm rushing my mine production up as quickly as possible. Yeah. What am I doing here? Probably want to detonate that and then trigger this. You're at AM8. Mine's about to finish 8 tomorrow, I think. Yep. And then I'm going to start on my iron storage to be able to gain the benefit from the extra benefits that gives you for the quests, because the quests give you iron based on your storage capacity. Oh wow, you get Jackal if you win. Right. You'll have 10k gems for your birthday stream. Oh wow. See, so is that just over a? I suppose that's the equivalent of a 30 pull plus another 10 or so, isn't it? 10,000 gems. That's probably, or an event pull. That'll be 3 10s, I guess, right? I really should be paying attention to this. Oh, it's 40 pulls. Cool. Yeah. I wish you the very best. I kind of don't know how, because it's my birthday on Monday. So I'm hoping to get maybe some extra credit for that as well myself. Thank you. Oh, mana shield, really? Oh, that's just so frustrating. But this team's proving quite effective at this this lark, even without really focusing on what I'm doing, to be honest. I probably should take out Melandor. He's actually a bit of a pain. Yeah. Go on, Margaret, because Oberkan's going to trigger in a second. Let's just fire some more of these off. Oh, really? Not a single dodge? Really? I just want to show that dodge gets really good. Well, mind you, that said, she's holding her own. And with Ajir, she's actually really, really good, because the fact is that if they dodge the whole damage, and it's divided up, so the chances of survival are even better. So Wilbur would be the same. That ability to survive is fantastic, especially spread across those. So surviving big hits is something that seems to come naturally to her. What she can't survive is strangely tile damage, but you can't win them all, right? Yeah, we've got this. I can't see us losing this now. Really, a dodge for Ajir. That's just exactly what we wanted. Right, let's go and take out Kunshan's slow healing. Right, there we go. You didn't manage to shield that, did you? Just whittle him down. Now Sashat's got 3 minions as well. Oh, you're going to heal, aren't you? That's alright. I can defense down that. And Sashat hit. And then let's combo a couple up here. And Lassie's going to fire to take out Kunshan, at which point this becomes a very easy fight against Oberkan. Even with his Reflect on, I don't really care. I've just got so much health now left with a Jir. Just do whatever you want. Sashat's just slowly ripping him down. Lassie will power up in a minute. So, yeah, tiebreaker as well. I love tiebreakers. They normally help me kill. And there's the win. So, yeah, Margaret's great. Just don't take her above 370. She really is one of those characters that's strangely better at a lower level. Purely because the utility she helps with other team members. So yeah, well worth doing. Let's see what else. Oh, Gwyn. Let me show you my favourite Gwyn fighting team. So this is it. This is my mono yellow team. My favourite Gwyn fighting team. I know it seems completely nonsensical, but out of all the Gwyn fighting teams I've worked on, this team, which you'll notice does have Ranveer and Wukong, I used them both in this fight. So let's give this a crack and see if we can actually win this one. It's got Mother North as well, so that's a bit of a pain. So let's go for some combos up here to start with. And I'll need to go up there because I can't go the other way. Right, let's go and try and take out Gwyn. Let's go that way. Oh, just not catching a break on these yellows to quite take her out in time. The advantage of trying to take her out really quickly is quite obvious. But if I can charge up my yellows even while she's up, it's not the end of the world. Oh, come on. Oh, that's going to kill Delilah. Yeah, this looks hopeless. Oh, dearie me. Well, sometimes, you go in with the best of intentions and it fails miserably. So, in this case, I'm going to have to rematch it just to show that we can do. Oh, I know. I can always talk myself up, right? Oh, and what about that for a mono yellow board? Oh, it's a thing of beauty when you can hardly get a single match on the tiles. Deary me. On the upside, she can't steal any mana. I haven't got any. Ugh. I believe they call it the commentator's curse when you do this. My thousands of raids otherwise would say otherwise, but yeah. Oh dear. Disaster. Oh, I know, if I wasn't streaming, yeah, but do you know what? It's an experience streaming because it's a bit more social than I'm used to, so it's all good. That's going to hurt. Oh, Z-Line. I hate Z-Line with a passion. She's just so annoying as a character. she's probably the best season 1 hero, I guess, really. Ugh. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Right. Let's do this properly then. Let's take mono purple against it then. Right. Fine. Obercan, isn't it? That goes in there. And Proteus. Yes, Proteus does sit in there. Where is he? I've lost him. I killed him. That's not good. I have also, sometimes I swap him out for Rygard. Yes, the yellow combos are going to come, right? There's going to be a 5 straight off the bat, right? Oh, look at that. A handful of yellows. Oh. Thankfully, there's enough purples here, but oh my word. Absolutely could have done that with the yellows. Priceless. Unbelievable luck. Do you think they secretly have a microphone that actually listens? And this is suddenly going badly as well. What is going on here? Oh, it's much appreciated, Lord Beyond, for you to say that I'm a better player. I'm not sure about that. I'm just older, probably. It's one of those things, right? Come on. I could still save this. About the same then. Here we go. Right. Mother North dead. Yeah, there we go. Snatched victory from the jaws of defeat there. Whew. Lucky bit of combo. Do check out my vids of how to actually do mono yellow against Gwyn. I have a number of them on my channel, and they do work. I just love mono so much. It's been very effective. And that is the wrong colour against a Jir I've just taken. And it's punishing me heavily today. But let's see if we can recover this wonderful board situation to see if we can do something about this. Your primary team set up as well. Yeah. All I want is their specials to go off, and I'm good. That's a couple of tiles short. I need to get some troops up to make it a tile better. It's gonna hurt. Oh, nope. Yep, it hurt too much. And still, Aslar the Slow doesn't trigger. Should be his name, isn't it? Aslar the Slow. He's just so... slow heroes are just terrible. You just can't rely on them. That's the problem. I mean, when they do fire, they normally fire quite heavily. But, yeah, they're not the greatest. And that's going to hurt, because that's going to guarantee to hit someone annoying. Right. Let's see if we can actually kill something. Nope, not even something. There's a serious risk here of me actually dying without killing anyone. Oh, I might just survive long enough to actually get my hits off. Nope. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, that was embarrassing. Yeah, I got one. Right. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Right, more raids. Let's do more raids. Revenge attack for killing me in the first place. Right, that looks a bit better. In fact, that looks a lot better. But not ridiculously better. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should be enough to trigger it. No, as I still one short. Oh, unbelievable. When I got Anzog, I didn't like him. Now I've had him a little bit longer. I'm still not a fan, but he's probably one of my best. Well, he's one of my remaining 5 stars, so. Here comes Aslar. Ooh, that was weird. I had shared damage on there, and only Anzog took damage. That was weird. I've got a video of that, haven't I? Because it's on live stream. That's... Does that happen with Pierce? I wonder if that happens with Pierce, because that was a ranger that hit me. Does anyone know that? If Pierce can bypass the shared life? Because I can't see anywhere else that can happen. Right, well, that was a good win. Come on, Mono Yellow, you've got to win something today. Ugh. Well, at least that combos the reds up, which means I can get the combo yellows. Hey, bye, Obercan. Ah, yes, bypass defense. So that's treated as a defensive buff then. That makes sense. I just don't think I've ever actually seen it happen. It absolutely makes sense. It's just, yeah. I've seen that weird effect before, but never actually associated it with anything. So yeah, that makes sense. Right. I seem to be losing a lot of viewers, so I'm obviously boring them, or they're going to bed or work or something. So this will probably be my last one. Quit on a low, as they say. But I hope it's been worthwhile for some of you anyway. Now you know who I am. Now you know what I think on some of these things. And, well, I'll do it again and see if anyone else joins after this. So, on the upside, this looks like a very comprehensive win. So, it's all good. Yeah, yeah, it's surprising, isn't it? How not obvious some of this bypassing and all of these specials, and especially since the emblems have come out, how complicated they can actually get now. Well, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching and joining me. Uh, I shall sign off now and new quest. Scavenge resources. That'll do for the iron. I'll do that later. Wonderful. And yeah, thanks all. Take care.